I want to be a billionaire, and I mean that. I've always been afraid to say that. I don't just want to be known as the chess and slums guy or the charity guy. I want to make a lot of money, and I also want to have a lot of power.
Tunde is the founder of Chess in Slums Africa, a movement that began with borough chessboards in Lagos and has since inspired a global wave of hope.
I grew up in Ikorodu, and my dad, at the time was a downfield driver. My mom was a petty trader, at a coal market, and my parents were not educated. But one thing they wanted, we get the education that they did not get, right? Because my mom was a hustler. She used to be one of those lawman people that sweep major roads. She sold pure water or Oshodi on the bridge and did all of this thing because she wanted us to have an education. So that sort of defined my purpose at a very early age, that I was meant to be the child to save my family from poverty.
From the streets of Ikorodu to Times Square and the Guinness World Record, Tunde has turned a quiet game into a loud statement about possibility, dignity, and the untapped genius of African children. But behind the headlines is a story of deep personal transformation, from a boy raised in poverty to a man building classrooms without walls.
When you say you want to take chess to places of extreme poverty, people think you're a madman. Because you are indeed a madman. Because what children in extreme poverty need is food, not chess. But I had a different understanding that we could take this thing that has always been perceived as an elite game and give it new meaning by using it as a way to define an intellectual identity for children.
In today's episode, we explore the emotional cost of carrying this mission, what drives him to keep going, and how he's navigating fame, failure, and the future with grace.
Fame is a curse, honestly. Everything gets thrown at you. The media, everyone loves you. The moment you overstep, that could turn very easily, and you feel people's vitriol with the same level of intensity as the love that you had from them. So the first thing I had to do to shield myself was to not believe the hype.
Tunde, you've broken the Guinness World Record twice. But take us back. Who was Tunde before all the noise, before chess?